What is up, guys? Darklite Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome back, and if this is your first time on the channel, then welcome in. I am Darklite. I make a wide variety of gaming and reaction videos of all kinds. I react to all styles of music, play all sorts of games here on this channel, and do a wide variety of other content. I go live often on this channel here, and sometimes on my Twitch channel, which is all lowercase, called Darklite31, no spaces. And we do a wide variety of stuff over there. We play games often. Recently, we've been playing through World War Z a lot. I've even been uploading a lot of those clips here to YouTube, so make sure you guys go check those out. But what are we doing today? Today, we are back with some more reactions, and we are going to be checking out Dax. It's been a minute since we've done a Dax reaction, but we have reacted to Dax on our channel before. He is, in my opinion, a super talented hip-hop artist. I love a lot of the music he's put out. He's done some slower stuff, he's done some country too, but we got into him with our reactions to him doing like popular cover songs. I believe he did a few covers, his own version. He even put his own twist on it for a few Eminem songs. So we've reacted to a lot of Dax stuff in the past. So we're going to be checking out his newest song called Man I Used to Be. Now keep in mind, this is a reaction video, so I will be pausing, adding blurs, talking, and rewinding a lot, especially for Dax, because Dax is getting so big now. Doing reactions to him sometimes is hard. But I'm super stoked to check this one out, guys. So without further ado, here is Dax's Man I Used to Be. Go ahead and make sure I get over here, click on the video, and let's get into this. Oh, and the original video as well as the band's channel obviously will be linked down below. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Dax if you haven't already, and check out the OG video.
Half the man I used to be, it's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall, and that's why I'm...
Ooh, I like that line there. Hold on. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. That is true. It only seems like when everything's going right can you fall flat on your face. That's another reason I like Dax a lot. As an artist, he's super talented with his words, the way he writes. He's always writes songs that everybody can relate to, and the emotion that he puts into his songs is intense and honestly insane at times. He really does come from a place of realism. I've seen a few interviews that he's done where he's basically talked about it, and a lot of the stuff he writes obviously is for his fans, but it comes from his own personal place. So that was a real line there.
I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall, and that's why I'm half the man I used to be. Trials and tribulations, all my past trauma, generational curses from daddy and mama, heartbreaking lies, dirty soul ties, mixed with addictions that clouded my eyes. I've been mistaken and taken for granted and locked in the prison that I call my mind. And
I like that. I've been locked in a prison that I've called my mind. I like the lyrics here too. Dirty soul ties mixed with addiction that clouded my eyes. If you guys don't know, at least from the research I've done, because a lot of his music is relatable to me too. Dax is, from what I remember, used to be an alcoholic. He really dove hard into the bottle at times, and it really turned him into an ugly person. I'm pretty sure he's talked about it before. If not, I've seen it's in his music that he writes. But yeah, he used to be really heavy into that, and I like that line there, mixed with addictions that clouded my mind. When we're lost and we enjoy something, sometimes you can indulge a little too much, and it can really cloud your mind. Think like, oh yeah, this is what I need right now, but that's not always the case. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been going through this breakup that I've been dealing with, and it's not been getting any easier. Truth be told, it's like every single day that I spend without her is another day where my brain is just constantly having to remind itself, like, hey, you're on your own now, bud. you know, you got to do this for you, and it's taken some getting used to really think like that. And honestly, I'm glad that I gave up drinking too, because I would be doing it to try to just feel better, feel something. Because like right now I'm in that numb stage. So this is very relatable. I like this song a lot. I think, like I said, I think Dax has this way of writing that makes him just a super good writer.
That cloud in my eyes. I've been mistaken and taken for granted and locked in the prison that I call my mind. And now that I've lived and I've learned and I've built and I've burnt all these bridges, I'll leave it behind. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up.
Oof, I love that line there. I'm half the man I used to be. It's gonna take some getting used to me. Like a lot of people, like we all in the end want to have someone in our lives. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a love, like a lover or a partner or somebody. But one thing that I guess what I'm really learning through this breakup is if you're not comfortable and happy with yourself, then that's just gonna drag on to the next person you end up with and drag them down. You gotta be comfortable with yourself. You gotta be happy with yourself. You gotta be confident in yourself, because if you're not, people see that, people feel that, and that energy can just make people not want to be around you. So it's why here on this channel I'm always talking about positivity and trying to make the best out of a bad situation, because really that's literally what life is. Sometimes you just have to deal with it. And this line I take because it makes me feel kind of how I feel after going through everything I went through with the cancer and the breakup and learning to live with an ileostomy and everything, all of that. Like, I'm half of what I used to be. I've definitely lost a lot through going through all this, but that doesn't mean I can't get used to it. That doesn't mean I can't learn to live with who I am now and be happy. So I really like this song. I'm resonating with this a lot. I think Dax did a very, very good job when he wrote this song.
Half the man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be. Don't ask the reason I changed, ask yourself why you stayed the same. I couldn't sleep in that bed I made. I needed more life. I tried every remedy.
I was not expecting him to fly through the through the ceiling like that. Okay. Wow.
Used to be. Don't ask the reason I changed, ask yourself why you stayed.
Ooh, okay. Don't ask the reason I changed. Ask yourself why you stayed the same. That's so true. Like, anybody that ever says that they've never changed should be either a red flag or tell you that that person is an outright liar. Reason being is every day, nobody's perfect. Every single day we make mistakes as humans, and we are going to make mistakes as humans until the end of time. That's just the way it is. You might not make these colossal big fuck up mistakes, but you're still going to make mistakes. And those mistakes help you grow. Falling, like, another reason I don't get so scared of falling on my face anymore is because falling on your face is also part of life. It's a stepping stone. When you trip and you fall, you get back up, you dust yourself off, you head down a different road, you go down that road, and that road introduces you to different people, it introduces you to a different life. I've learned that life is just literally, it's just a journey. So no matter what you do, no matter where you go in life, you're always going to have to accept the situation, figure out what you can do to change yourself and be a better person in whatever situation that maybe you didn't handle so well in the past and grow moving forward. So this line, that line I resonate with. That's like I said, Dax is probably one of my secret favorite artists. I don't do a whole lot of reactions to him on this channel, but I respect the hell out of him as an artist because he really does write such relatable music.
Don't ask the reason I changed, ask yourself why you stayed the same. I couldn't sleep in that bed I made. I needed more life, I tried every remedy prescribed. Getting drunk every night, letting women waste my time. Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone, I don't never chase. I got God, letting go of pain that was never mine. Trying to bear the weight's not.
Oh, I like that. Again, if you guys don't like all the pauses, the original video is linked down below. This is a reaction video. I know I shouldn't have to say that, but I still have sometimes people come in the comments but like, you're pausing too much. It's like, then go watch the original then. Don't come to a reaction channel and complain that a reactor is pausing when that's literally their job. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to transform the content. But I like that. I couldn't sleep in the bed I made. I needed more in life. I really like that. I like the next line coming up too. So hold on.
Needed more life, I tried every remedy prescribed. Getting drunk every night, letting women waste my time. Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone, I don't never chase.
Yep, letting women waste my time. I don't ever chase. I got God, letting go of pain that was never mine. I really like that because like a lot of people, like that's one thing too this breakup has taught me is I've seen a lot of people that just go from one relationship to the next, to the next, to the next. And after my surgery, this was probably the first relationship I had for 3 years. I hadn't slept with anybody, I hadn't seen anybody, I hadn't talked to anybody till I met my ex. And then when we started talking, it wasn't, she had a boyfriend at the time. We were just literally, we just became good friends. I met her through her boyfriend, and we were good friends, and it ended up one day we ended up together. And I think that's what people have to do. You just got to focus on yourself and not worry. I mean, some people say, oh well, if you're not looking, you're not going to find anybody. Well, there's looking, and then there's looking to look. You know what I mean? There's like being comfortable with yourself and going, okay, I think I'm ready to be with somebody again. So if it happens, it happens, and trying to keep your eyes out for the signs. But then there's just dating to date and going on these dating apps and jumping into bed with another person after a relationship. I think is just a terrible and destructive thing because it really doesn't give you time for that self-reflection. Like, you do need to be in a room alone. You do need to sit with yourself in a breakup. You need to figure out everything that you did wrong. You need to learn to live with it, move and grow from it. And you can't do that when you're wasting all your time on somebody else. You got to focus on you. And I think that's the best part of a breakup, really, is being able to self-discover, learn from your mistakes, and grow. So I like that line where he says that here. Letting women waste my time. Now I'm in a phase I can sleep alone. Like, I like that line. It hits home for me.
Letting women waste my time. Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone, I don't never chase. I got God, letting go of pain that was never mine. Trying to bear the weight's not my job. Cause that's the man I used to be, and he ain't no use to me. I'm half the man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up.
Wow, the visuals of that is crazy. Now, I don't know if that is legitimately a bunch of people he got to walk and this is like a drone shot, or if this is CGI, but either way, this is a crazy, visually appealing shot. I'm actually going to go ahead and make that my screenshot, guys. So hold on, uno momento, because wow, that is insane. If you guys are new to the channel and don't know this about me, I am a sucker for like nature stuff. I love bands and artists that will go out and film like this. That's why I said if these are all legitimate people here, like if this is a line of people that he just had and put together for this, that'd be crazy. Either way, like I said, visually this is insane. So hold on, let me go ahead and got the screenshot there. Let's go out of full screen here and keep the song going, guys. This is a banger.
all you do is fall, and that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
And see what I like about the messaging of this too. Hold on, I know I interrupted that little guitar solo, but we'll back it up. What I like about this messaging too is like you just whether you believe in God or like with me, I'm more spiritually. I do believe there's a God, but I'm more of a spiritual believer because I kind of believe in all gods, if that makes sense. I think there's more than one, but I don't like to talk about religion on my channel, so we'll try to stick with the music. But anyways, what I really like about it is how he's saying like the higher power, whatever. You got to just learn to live with yourself, grow, you know, live with who you are, who you used to be, the mistakes you made, and put the and understand you can only control your actions and your words only. You can't control what other people are going to do. You can't control what other people are going to say. You can't control when people are going to break up with you. You know, I mean, you can to an extent, but not really. You guys get what I mean. So I like that kind of like saying it's up to a higher power. It really is. When we meet people in our lives, it's not just us meeting them just because we sought that person out, friends, like I said, relationship, whatever. It's also like fate. It happens. Everything happens for a reason, even if you can't see that reason during the time it's happening. Eventually that veil falls from your eyes and you really do see that, hey, this is why this happened. I get it now. Okay. And it may take years for that to come, but it happens. So I kind of like that, like just focusing on yourself mindset, leaving it up to a higher power, and trying to live your life, positive and with good energy. This is a solid song, guys. Make sure you go and check out the original. I'll link it down below for you guys. Let's finish this song out. I'll give my final conclusive thoughts at the end. We got about a minute left.
All you do is fall, and that's why I'm half the man I used to be. I'm half the man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall, and that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
That was a solid song. I will link Dax's channel as well as the original video down below so you guys can go and get the uninterrupted version. This was a solid song all around. I like the vibe of it. Like I said, I like how Dax isn't just locked down to one genre. He is a super talented hip hop artist, undeniably. Dude can spit bars. He can rap really fast at times. He's got insane flow. And the way he just goes during, when he does his, hip hop and rap content is amazing. But he also has this really cool country art, a rock, like old style rock uh, genre about him as well. I like when he does songs like this. Like this song was real, it was raw, it was emotional, and it's just good old fashioned rock. I'm saying I wouldn't even really say this is country in my opinion, but I love how versatile he is as an artist. He's able to do a lot and write a lot of songs that people can relate to. So what key things, like I said, I liked about this video, I really resonated with the lyrics, with everything that I'm currently going through, so that this hit home for me. I also really, really enjoyed the visual. This video was visually appealing. Keep in mind, as you guys are seeing this, I will probably be adding a crazy amount of blurs, like I said, because certain Dax songs I'm able to react to. A lot of his covers and his other stuff, I haven't had issues, but like when I try to do a reaction to, I forget what it was, What It Is to Be a Man or something like that. It was one of his popular songs. I got like legitimately blocked. I couldn't even like have it visually anywhere, and I don't know. So I'm gonna be pause a lot more in this one, and I'm also going to be adding blurs. Keep that in mind. But visually, this was beautiful. I really like the scenery. Like I said, I hope none of that was CGI or like edited in, camera wise, because that was beautiful. Him walking along that long road leading up to the church, kind of the journey with yourself, like on that long road, to him walking up to the church, all the people following behind him. I really, 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 really like this song. And like I said, visually, wherever they filmed this at was beautiful. It was beautiful scenery all around him. It looked like it was a beautiful day to film, too. You guys know I'm a huge sucker for that, and if you're new to the channel, then yeah, that's one thing about me that I really like about bands is if they can, it doesn't matter to me if a band is good. I mean, obviously your music can't suck or nobody's going to listen to it, but what really gets me is either how a band can, have crowd control and engagement, how well they engage live with their fans, and how they are like when it comes to cinematography and camera work. I love bands that go out and film on location and don't just do a whole bunch of stuff, where they go in a room and then they just put a bunch of CGI. I hate when they do that. I mean, sometimes it's okay, but visually I like nature. I like seeing them go out and film in locations, because I do think like a song like this, it added to the song, it added to the feel and the appeal of the song. So this was very well done. Now, I do realize this is a very long reaction video, but like I said, I'm trying to do longer reaction videos, give my thoughts more, and pause more. So hopefully you guys are going to be okay with that. And if not, well, then you can bite me, because I don't really care. But anyways, I think that'll be it for this one, guys. We have a lot more content coming, a lot more reactions coming. I kind of had a late start today. My knees were real bad last night, so I didn't get to end up filming like I wanted to with my roommate, but she's going to be off throughout the week, so we're going to be trying to get a few more reactions done. She's got some songs and artists and bands she wants to show me. We're going to go on a walk later. I might, just depending on where we go, eventually once we actually get to a park, where I'm going to be filming like our walk and doing like an actual, I'm either going to do a live vlog from my phone, or I'm just going to do like a 15 to 20 minute video where I'm just filming throughout like the cool parts we find. But yeah, we're going to be doing that, and I got more live stuff coming as well. I'm trying to get I can talk. I'm trying to get that all set up and figure that all up out for you guys, because normally I go live through the Amazon Luna app when I'm playing the games that I'm playing, and that takes me over to my Twitch channel. But a lot of you guys don't use my Twitch, don't follow my Twitch. A lot of you are on here, so I'm going to try to figure out how from OBS to go live and start playing the games that I like to play, so we can get live on YouTube and you guys can join and pop in and out anytime. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing the video, and as always, stay healthy and happy. Spread love, not hate. I will see you all in the next one. Darklite signing out. Love y'all.
Dark cloud breeze lighting up your mind. Catch the fire spinning on this grind. Feel the pulse breathing through the screens. Together we're riding, filling up the scenes. Dark light, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet storms in sight. Join the ride, yeah, hold on tight. Mellow thunder, feel the bass drop deep. Feel the energy lift you from your seat.